We're live. Billionaire Podcast Network. Welcome. Is the soundboard working?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, nice.
Are you in charge of the soundboard, Robbie?
No, that's Dalton.
No, that's me. I have a sound. My friend who is an artificial intelligence lady by the name of Lily Abernathy sent me a soundboard, and I'm finally I'm finally becoming one with the soundboard.
Shouts out to Lily.
It's like an instrument for me now.
Give me the top three, baby.
The top three. Well, let me here. You know what? Let me introduce the show, and there'll be sounds along the way.
Fuck yeah!
This is we're back. It's the real Crowder boys are here. It's
I feel so lost without Crack, dude.
I definitely feel out of sorts. I feel disoriented. I feel delirious without
also,
my guy.
Mike, what the fuck is up with your setup, dude?
Dude, I don't know.
Dude, Mike is coming from us from the lake house.
Are you Skyping in from a PlayStation 1 cutscene?
Yeah,
like, Jesus fucking Christ.
He's on a Nokia.
I'm fucking low cropping it, boys.
Aren't you a fucking lawyer? You should have a better computer.
I'm Laura Croft right now, baby.
Yeah, dude. If I was in any sort of legal trouble and you showed up on the Zoom call, I'd be like, all right, I'll just check myself into jail then.
You're going to jail, buddy.
My lawyer's wearing a do-rag.
I mean, this is almost like, did you do that? Like, to get this low res of an image, I almost feel like you have to put an effort to do that.
You had to figure out how to turn a computer into like an RCA adapter.
I put Windows 97 on here just for the pod, dude. So,
yeah,
we're good.
I'm pretty sure the selfie Steve Jobs took on like the first Mac. They were higher res than whatever you're doing right now, dude.
It's so bad, but I kind of fuck with it. It's like almost I'm like incognito a little bit, you know?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you are kind of like doing a mystery man.
Yeah, for the listener, our guest Mike is calling in from his Nextel phone. Where you at?
Yeah.
But this is, folks, we're back. It's the real Crowder boys.
Mike seems to be broadcasting as the Black Sam Hyde right now. This feels like
Dude, he's got his little steampunk glasses.
Tiny glasses, like bizarre resolution.
Roll away the Constitution if we have to.
Yeah, I'm saying cracker with the hard R, baby.
Yeah.
So it's me, the first billionaire podcaster, the Daniel Plainview of podcasting, the Caucasian Copperhead, the Golden Chocobo. Dolphin Pruitt.
Yeah.
and I'm joined by currently the only other co-host of the show, Robbie.
Robbie the Ice Goodwin, everybody. What's up? Mike is joining us because I thought it would be good to replace Crack with another wigger this week.
Yeah, do I not get any nicknames? I wrote a few down while y'all were going in.
Oh, hold on. We have Mike D2D. And hold on, we have Mike here.
Charcoal briquette, a moulignon.
Fuck you. I love the way that kid goes, fuck you. When
Fuck you. Dude, I knew so many of those kids in college.
Moulignons or like black
people? No, like that specific kind of like dickhead, like arts kid, basically.
Yeah.
Moulignon.
I looked it up, and it turns out a moulignon is an eggplant.
They're calling purple. Wow, that's real racist.
Yeah, you're so black.
They're like, nah, it's
you know what? That's racist. But would it be Would it be fun if I called you Grimace? That actually seems racist too. Actually, now that I said it out loud.
That feels very racist.
Yeah, it's because
I do have a black friend that I constantly call Grimace.
I guess it's like when you do character creator on like Skyrim or one of those games where if you go so black that it changes the gradient, like it goes into a new hue, and that's when you become eggplant.
Mike is super funny, great Twitter.
Did y'all ever y'all ever see the movie The Mask?
Yeah.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, so I feel like the first draft of that movie before he sent it off, like when he sent it to Hollywood and producers got their hands on it, I really do think The Mask was black. I don't think it was green, just because they found the mask in Africa.
You think
and they got
maybe
Jim Carrey? Yeah, they got Jim Carrey.
It was originally like a script from like 1943. It was like he puts on a mask and becomes a colored fella, and he learns how to dance.
He's talking fast. He's pulling white women.
Yeah, well, yeah, because at that time,
somebody stop me!
The first mask is
smoking.
His catchphrase was "shit."
Yeah,
NIGGA.
I think you're honest because it was really called the Blacks.
Anyway, sorry, I just did that. Yeah, they probably said like, let's get in. They called In Living Color, and they were like, okay, we can't get Keenan, we can't get Marlon, we can't get Damon, we can't get.
We can get Fire Marshal Bill, but he asked for one quick change. Can it be a green guy and not a blackface guy?
Can't even get Hamburger. Are you serious? Fuck.
We can get Hamburger puts on the mask. Hamburger. Somebody hamburger.
What does this say? $4.99 super chat. Let's get some super chats going. Can I put a jihad on Teenager Rizzler? Let's get some super chats going. Yeah, jihad on Teenager Rizzler.
Because I'm just a teenage. I'm just a teenage Rizzler, baby.
By the way, I want to apologize real quick. When we were doing that mask riff, I would like to apologize for spelling out the N-word.
We didn't even hear you, but now that we heard you, get off.
Because he's in the movie, he says P-A-R-T-Y, and then I just spelled it. I spelled with a soft A as though it's in the same intonation as P-A-R-T-Y. And I feel like you guys didn't catch it.
This apology feels more offensive than the actual joke you made.
Yeah, we both missed it.
I just feel like it kind of got glossed over. And to be honest with you, I thought it was pretty funny actually.
Yeah, Dom's not apologizing. He's trying to bring it.
He's not apologizing. He's like, I know y'all heard this good riff.
I also would like to apologize for just doing a vocal in tower.
This is exactly what Shane did. This was Shane Gillis's problem. He was like, he only apologized because, like, well, the bit was funny if you look at it. He got punished.
No, I think honestly, the original Mask, the Dark Horse comic book, is he was way more sadistic and violent. Like he was a rapist and he killed people.
Oh shit!
He put on the mask, and so when they were writing a screenplay for the movie, they said, "Okay, well, we can't have Jim Carrey raping and killing women.
Yeah,
but what if he's like?"
Well, I wish somebody actually had stopped him then.
Yeah. Somebody stop me. I want to get caught.
Somebody stop me. It's me, the mask.
Yeah, so they said, what if he's a Zoot Suit guy? What if he's a 90s swing revival Zoot Suit guy instead who doesn't rape, but is mildly rapey?
Mm-hmm.
Still possessing.
He's kind of just like horny, like one of the cartoon wolves in Looney Tunes or something.
Well, yeah, he does the cartoon wolf. And it's not Looney Tunes, it's Tex Avery.
Oh, whoops.
You're a fool.
It was pretty.
Speaking of which, Mike lives in Texas, or as other people call it, the home of the comedy mothership.
Comedy mothership, baby.
Oh yeah, I was telling Mike off mic that I don't understand why all these comedians are going to Saudi Arabia when the Mecca is in Austin at the comedy mothership.
That's true.
All the time.
Well, I've heard from Tyler Fischer that the mothership has gone woke. So
the mothership has been infected by the woke mind virus.
Yeah. Whoa, you look so much better now, Mike.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus,
dude, we can see your Wawa West glasses better.
That's so great.
Wow, that looks way better. Who was your background? Was that Vivek?
Yeah.
Nice. I got on Howard Stern doing a Vivek impression.
I ain't no Holla Vivek girl.
He kind of talks like this a little bit. And the thing is, he posted some video about how Nick Fuentes should be back on YouTube. And I just commented, I just got to it quick. I was like, why do you talk like that? So I got like a shitload of people on my mentions, like being like, why do you look like that? Your parents must be disappointed. But like, it was like crazy. I was like, I didn't know Vivek had shooters like this. This is crazy.
That's so crazy. I thought even Indian people didn't like Vivek.
I didn't think anyone liked Vivek. Yeah,
Yeah,
people don't like Vivek.
What a strange attempt at an insult. Tex Avery is more successful than anyone on this podcast may ever be.
I mean, yeah,
that's fair.
But
that's a very
he's one of
fair
the most successful
criticism.
people of all time.
Yeah,
I don't take that as an insult.
Your name is anorexic dyslexic, which means you can't even read nutritional facts. That must be so stressful for you.
Now, Mike, I see that you named you all shaft, no veins.
All shaft, no veins, baby.
Are you teaming up with Timmy No Breaks?
That's the homie. Shouts out to Timmy No Breaks. That is literally the homie. He's the best. He fucking rocks.
Are you actually friends with him?
Yeah, I'm good friends with Timmy No Breaks. He's a good guy.
I actually did watch him do a bit last night. That really did make me laugh. But then Tony started talking, and I got so repulsed that I had to close out of the video.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I texted him last time. I was like, I like you so much. You made me watch Kill Tony just to support you. That's how much I fuck with you.
He does make me laugh for sure.
Yeah,
it's good. And then Tony. Okay, so yeah, he did this really funny bit where he was basically asking everyone what do you do for work? No, that won't work. Well, that won't work. That won't yes, everyone what they do for work. And they respond to kids. Yeah. No, that won't work. Can I just get a break to get into my fucking sushi chef bit? Basically, he was trying to get to someone saying they're a sushi chef.
Oh,
and then it was funny. But then Tony goes, "Wow!"
The tropes of crowd work.
He goes, "Wow, Timmy, no breaks, all gas." No breaks. I was like, oh my God. I immediatay went from enjoying myself.
Follow a pistol.
Oh my God. Why do you? He's a bad host, I think. I think he's not even. I used to say he was really good at doing whatever Kill Tony is, but I'm starting to think he's not even that good at that.
Yeah, it's a very interesting show because I try to watch it. I'm like, this is dog shit.
You know what? In the interest of fairness, because you're right, it's dog shit. In the interest of not just being negative Nancy's all the time, being too hypercritical. I listened to it probably 10 years ago when it started, and it was so much better in its early iteration because because everyone involved was desperate.
Right.
Tony. And so the format of the show
used to be nicer to the comics, I remember.
It was more constructive. It was more about showcase doing an open mic and then showcasing something that you don't see at a usual open mic, the
constructive feedback.
Yeah, they provide constructive feedback live at the show and maybe bust little balls. But I thought the show was so much more entertaining. Actually, at that time, I was like, "Oh, this Tony Hinchcliffe is a pretty cool dude."
I thought he was. I used to not admire him, but he used to judge roast battle. I was like, "Oh, that guy is really," because I think I'm good at this, so I admire it when I see it in someone else. I was like, "Oh, that guy's really good at coming up with insults very quickly." And but the smell comes off the rose once you kind of see him do anything but that specific thing.
Robbie, you and I both know that if you lean a little bit closer, see roses
really smell like
boo boo boo.
Roses really smell like roses. Roses really smell like la boo boo. Roses really smell like la boo boo. Yo.
The love boo boo. The love boo boo.
I know you'd like to give fire, guy. Okay.
We haven't missed a beat, dude. We bring a guest on and they have no clue.
Yeah. Well,
you know what really made me sour on the whole Tony thing was he came to Houston. It had to be maybe 6 or 7 years ago. I wasn't even doing stand-up at that time. And I watched him tell one of my friends on stage that he did a joke. It was a pretty funny joke about it was racial humor. And then Tony was like, well, I don't think there's any racism anymore. And then my friend tried to laugh it off. And he was like, no, I mean, can anyone tell me anything racist they've seen lately? There is no racism anymore. And it got really awkward because this was in Houston. It was a good amount of black people there, and it just got quiet. And my friend was just standing there awkwardly trying to get off stage.
Yeah, when Tony, it's funny with Tony, in that Elephant Graveyard video, when he just put together a couple clips of Tony just bizarrely being like, And what, I'm supposed to pay for your health care? We have a superior system, and I know more about your country's system of health care than you do, or whatever. It's like
yeah,
what the fuck?
That is
I love when he goes,
that's a cool guy to be. Sorry, Mike. What'd you say?
I like after he does that. He goes comedy podcast. This is supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
By the way, we should start tagging every riff with that comedy podcast.
Lemaire was doing that. He was putting hashtag jokes after everything he tweeted for like a couple months.
That's amazing.
Oh, speaking of Tony, Token Tony gifted 5 Crowder Boys memberships. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Tony.
Token Tony.
Out here in Amish.
How are you white and a token? What do you?
How's our viewers? Have we gone up or down? What's going on?
We have 45 live right now.
Oh my god, that's so much. That's so much less than we used to have.
Well, there's been all this upset, this hullabaloo with Crack abruptly quitting the show. By the way, if you want to buy a shirt with Crack on it, go to bpnmart.com. That's BPN as in Billionaire Podcast Network, Mart, bpnmart.com. We got shirts, stickers, and a keychain.
Oh, I promoted it on Zach and Miko's Morning Zoo this morning, so I
it's
think
all wonderful stuff. Lily, I gotta post because Lily sent me my shirt. It's 100% cotton. It's a wonderful product, and I gotta post the action shots of it. But yeah, it's Lily did a lot of work that was foregone by Crack Amico so he could be friends with Sam Hyde.
You guys,
$5 from MC Downtrend. Thank you. What were you saying, Mike?
MC Downtrend, all the people watching, tell me how I can help you stay. How can I be your new Crack Amico? How many N-words do you want from me?
You're kind of already fitting the bill just with your whole look and.
Yeah, dude, it's actually funny how you're dressed kind of like Crack.
I love it. They brought in the wrong guy.
Yeah,
love it, dude. What's been funny with y'all? What's been going on in y'all's lives, baby?
What's been funny with me?
Yeah, what's been hanging out with you young chaps? And where you all are living.
Well, I've been trying to get in shape because I got fat as shit. I was pretty trim a few years ago, and then some bad things happened, and I got fat as shit.
Nice.
So earlier,
doesn't it feel so good? The
process. It feels good until you're all balls, no dick.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
now, that's a great show. That's my favorite Andrew Callahan show. All balls, no dick. Yeah.
Oh no, that is a joke on the Boondocks. Okay. It's when they're doing the exorcism of what was the guy's name? Stink Meter.
Stink Meter, yeah. And he's you got no shaft.
Yeah, he's like, y'all balls, no shaft, Uncle Ruckus. Why didn't you shaft? Why didn't you dig?
That's one of the funniest ad-libs.
The Boondocks had like really good animation for Adult Swim at the time. When you think about it,
he sent it off to Japan to get that shit made, dude. That's
because like I watched everything in Adult Swim, and I remember the Boondocks was just such a step above everything else on the network in terms of just animation quality.
It's fucking so cool. We need to get back to like giving black nerds like money. You know what I mean? Just like giving black nerds unlimited money. That should where our art should come.
Yeah, they're giving it to too many just girls. I think they just need to give money back to men.
You guys
like,
didn't like Steven
in comedy, because they're like, come on, the only person with money in comedy is what, Quinta Brunson and Rachel Sennett. Let's get some fellas. get some because it's like,
boys, fund my dream, dude.
Yeah, let's get some Jewish guys, an all Jewish white guy writer's room about a sitcom starring black guys. That's the classic tried and true formula. That's what Sanford and Son. Yeah,
we gotta get back to our Wigger roots, baby. I keep telling
we gotta, yeah,
that is true. The Jews of the '70s who were writing like Sanford and Son and Good Times.
Yeah, Gary Shandling was in the Sanford and Son writers.
Yeah, those were the original Wigs. Those are the original Wiggers who really understood the culture in a meaningful and deep way that they were able to write like, Gary Coleman gets molested,
or or Fresh Prince, frankly.
Oh yeah,
as a white writers room too. That's so funny, dude. Because that means you have expense. Like, what'd you say?
Oh no, go ahead.
I don't know because the writers' rooms have always like traditionally been white, like Ashkenazi Jews. And there's a story. I don't know if this is apocryphal or not, but there's a story about Red Fox where he.
Yeah, this is a class, and I think it is true.
Yeah,
Gary Shandling's when he told this story.
Yeah, Red Fox it was like beginning as Sanford so went on, he was beginning to feel some remorse that he wasn't providing opportunities to his fellow black brethren.
Yeah.
And so he brought in a bunch of black people to be in the writers' room.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the show got so bad that the next meeting, Red Fox is sitting there, he's like tapping his fingers, and he goes, "All right, bring me back my Jews."
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
They just could not write that show. He's like, "We need Jews in here."
Imagine going to an interview, viewing that Jewish guy, like, "Listen, I know how to take black thoughts and put them into white minds. Do you hear me? That's my specialty."
I mean, it was probably a bunch of Woody Allens who were like, "Look, we're geniuses. We know what we're doing," and they were probably, but they were just like,
they say Scooby Doo, we say doo wop. Do you hear me?
I know. I can give the brothers some soul.
That. By the way,
It's probably like Tarantino, right? It's like Tarantino writes great, cool guy dialogue, but in person, he's just
horrible,
like awful. He's just so terrible to listen to.
Oh, dude, no, there's nothing.
Like I've never seen a guy write such cool characters and be so uncool as a guy. You know what I mean?
There's nothing better than Dashiki Tarantino when he's doing press for Django, and he becomes like a Wigger Ditto. Like
he did so much black voice when he was promoting Django. I remember he was on Howard Stern. He was like, and then I'm with Jamie, right? And so I'm with Jamie Foxx, right? And so of course I'm with Fox, and we have to go around. Like, he starts like doing black voice for nobody. He code switches for no one.
For no one.
Just because he's telling a story about being with a black guy.
I know what it's like though when you're a white guy who
that might be why he gets the pass though, is because he just obviously wants to be black so bad. It's not it's not from any place of like hatred or whatever.
I know what it's like when you're a white guy who just desperately wants to be cool at all.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like this, just knowing black people is like a point of pride. just like, you know, when you're hanging out with other people, it's like something you want to make sure they're aware of is like, hey, just so you know, I know some black people. So, like, I'm cool.
Like Black Amico. Yeah, I like that you changed your name.
Black Amico's good.
I was wondering, could you tell that I want to ask, can you tell the Tyler Fischer story?
Oh, dude, he's so weird. I don't want to get into that one, but
that one is so funny.
That whole video really pissed me off, dude, because like there's already a lot of, I work at the mothership. There's a lot of lies about the place, and some people are just unnecessarily dunking on it. But to say that it's gone woke just because Rogan didn't want you sniffing girls' ankles in the lobby of the mothership, you fucking psycho. What is wrong with you?
I mean,
He's outside on the curb, he's like, people would come up to him, like no one would come up to you. You would come up to people with your Instagram out and be like, I saw you laughing. Give me your Instagram. You're weird. Dude. You're a weird, creepy little dude, man. What a freak.
Yeah, as soon as I heard that, I was like, I believe that in a second, because I did one show with him at Brooklyn Comedy Club, and there was like 7 people there, and he stood in the front with his fucking Instagram handle on a big cardboard. And then I don't know if I said this on the show, but he came up to me. I had a good set, and he like started like immediately coming up to me, and he was being like, oh man, you know what? It's like we're very similar, right? It's like the industry really should be giving us a chance because we're both so talented and can do impressions. And isn't it crazy how we both aren't like, we really should both be making it? I'm like, dude, I haven't said like anything to you. You don't know anything about it. I mean, yes, but this is demented.
It's so wild. What does suck though? He's undeniably funny. Holy
when I got to New York,
Yes.
I did Stick or Treat with him, and his Bill Burr was incredible. It's on YouTube, actually.
I'm trying to remember.
And then weirdly, recently, I saw him at the Cellar, and he crushed. He had a really, really good set.
His impressions are fucking amazing. Like he's too funny to be a sex pest.
A lot of his. I mean, come on though. When has that ever been a qualifier?
The greatest of all time, at least white greatest of all time, is probably, you know, pretty well known for,
and black. Look up LaBobo.
Oh, that's true. You know what?
Come on now.
The black and white cookie of rape, Bill Cosby and Louis C.K. Mm-hmm. You know, two of the probably the top two.
Two of the honestly
are, you know, on the spectrum of like sexual assault to full on, you know, rape.
Yeah, that's why I think that's why Theo Vaughn said he was thinking about killing himself because he had to sit during that podcast and hear about Louis
Oh my god.
jerking off for 2 hours.
But that was, by the way, that whole podcast, like from what I've seen,
Yeah,
that was Louis masturbating in front of all of us.
yes. I was like, I feel like I'm being forced.
Dude, I remember. It's so funny because I remember he was like talking about why he doesn't use the N-word anymore, and it was the most pretentious Louis. Like, it's just right now, sounds go in the air, and there's times for sounds, and sometimes the sounds don't match the time, and this is the sound of the. It's just like, dude, just say it's not the right climate or something.
God,
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
perfectly
it was
okay
like
to
feelings
say.
are like a fireplace. It's like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly acceptable to say I'm not comfortable using it anymore because it's it makes people mad.
It's a bad time or whatever. But it's also like Theo or Louis probably loves Theo because it's like his ideal podcast partner. Just a guy being like, "Wow, you're a genius!" like every 2 seconds.
Oh,
I love Louis still, but man, that podcast was like, he's like, I don't know. Louis is obviously just a nutcase. I didn't listen to the second half, but Nick Oldershaw told me that there's a part where Louis says like a guy in his head named Wally talks to him or something like that.
all right, okay, Jesus Christ,
What?
Like, he said that he is like a guy in his head named Wally who's like tells him to not do bad things. Or Nick was describing it to me. I was like, this sounds demented.
I guess the CK stands for schizophrenic.
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
That's not Charlie Kirk.
Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
Rest in peace.
A nation mourns.
I was very moved by his wife's eulogy.
Yeah,
Oh, I was moved by his wife's breasts.
I gotta be honest with you, dude. I found out what some of my friends were gonna get paid if they did the Riyadh Comedy Festival, and I definitely, if they gave me that amount of money, I would have did the eulogy at Charlie Kirk's funeral for sure.
I was saying the people that need the money, I don't care about it. It's the people who don't need the money, which is almost everyone on that lineup.
Dude, you never know, dude. You never know.
Jessica Kirsten, I don't really like. I'm like,
you got to take the money when you can, dude. Al Madrigal probably thought he was thought he was set for life in 2000.
That's a really good point.
Yes.
When I met Al Madrigal when he was at his peak, and he definitely acted like, yeah, I'm famous. I'm gonna be famous forever.
Well, yeah, he thought you got to take the money while you can, dude. You could be here today, fucking poor tomorrow. You have no idea.
And you know who's experienced both on the Riyadh Comedies lineup is Chris Tucker. He's been through the whole roller coaster.
Dude,
it is funny that he was like, I don't want to do Friday. I don't want to do the second Friday movie because it's too profane. I don't want to use all that vulgarity. And now he's just in Saudi Arabia.
Come on,
slave.
Man, dude, it's one of the best.
Mohammed bin Salman. Mohammed.
Dude, that's one of the best bloopers in Rush Hour 2 is when he keeps forgetting that Jackie's character's name is Lee. And he goes, Jackie Chan! And then Jackie Chan goes, fuck up!
Incredible. That's the kind of chemistry only Brett Ratner could curate.
Lee!
Yeah, dude.
Did a Jewish person write that movie?
Lee!
Dude, the Rush Hour movie.
Rush Hour, it's actually crazy Chris Tucker went broke because at the time, for Rush Hour 3, that was the biggest paycheck anyone had ever gotten for a movie was it for Rush Hour 3. He's only been in I guess he's only been in like 6 or 7 movies, so.
And they were all grand slams, dude.
Yeah,
that's the thing. He's in not nearly as much stuff as you think. It's just like he's like John Cazale. It's like every single thing.
I guess what we've learned is that at least with regard to Chris Tucker and the Riyadh Comedy Festival, money talks, and what it has to say is.
I am talking all this. Everyone's talking all this shit about the comedy festival and stuff, and then meanwhile, I do go on like the NBA, and they're like, Steve Harvey is set to attend the preseason game in Saudi Arabia, and I'm just like, well, I guess this is just everything. Yeah, I guess everything is this.
Is all the money in Saudi Arabia? Is that why we don't have any money here anymore?
Saudi Arabia already pretty much controls most of our entertainment. All the money that goes into they had a controlling stake in Ticketmaster for a while. They're in charge of a lot of they just pump so much fucking money
I think it's
into American entertainment.
The way we understand money in the economy is like we have what we think are the richest people. Like from the reports we get is like, oh, Elon Musk and all that. But the actual richest people are guys you'll never know what their names are or like who they are, and they're in Saudi Arabia and they have like trillions of dollars.
Yeah, they're a Qatari Emirate, you know,
Yeah.
peeing on some lady for
So
breakfast.
that I mean that's truly probably how a
By
country.
the way, at the Riyadh Comedy Festival, it's more like the Qatari. Am I right? Instead of Emirate.
Oh yeah, Robbie. They should. You know what? I'm gonna call the Prince of Saudi Arabia and say, "Hey,"
And he'd be like, "You don't have to be rich to be my girl."
I'm gonna say, you got to book Robbie the Ice Goodwin.
Yeah.
You're gonna need something to cool you off out there in the desert.
How about the artist formerly known as Prince Mohammed bin Salman?
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
So,
I never wanted to be your caliph.
yeah, you know the tricky thing about the Riyadh Festival with me is the thought experiment is like, obviously they're never gonna ask me to do anything. Nobody will. But it's like if
You don't know that, Dalton.
maybe I'm just saying.
5 years ago, Shane Gillis was in a basement
I've been
with
I've
a
just
fork
been-
with a fork up his ass.
I've just been self-defeatist lately because the fucking do-rag cape that I was going to ride to the top flew away without me. And so now
I was gonna ride your Kangol hat coattails. How do you think I fucking feel?
yeah, I was clutching Crack's do-rag cape and you were clutching the back of my Kangol hat. And we were all going to ride it to the top.
The Riyadh.
Yeah, we're going to ride it to Riyadh. And then he just bailed because he wants to go on Fish Tank or whatever. And so, I guess I've just been kind of defeatist lately, but that's my lib depression and loser mentality coming out. But
don't let it get to you, brother. You'll be back. Some better shit will happen. Everything's always temporary. Everything is transient. What's meant for you is meant.
Oh yeah, everything's trans these days, huh?
Transgender for everybody. The White House.
Transgender for
Do you
everybody.
guys J.K. Rowling and like the stars of Harry Potter beefing?
Yeah.
That must be so strange, right? Like,
Yeah.
Like
I think keep
weird.
going.
I don't know. It's just like J.K. Rowling occupies such a weird space right now because it's like she's too big to be canceled, but like people who are like associated with her will like just like sling weird like. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just strange where she is.
You can't cancel someone who has a theme park. They're not going to retro all the fucking universe.
That might be some of the truest shit I've ever heard in my life.
That is like she's too big. Like she's impenetrable.
That might be why Trump. That might be why Trump won the election. He basically just had a theme park and rode that all the way to the top.
Really, dude. I mean, it's fucking crazy. I don't think there's anything Trump could do to make people be like, all right, this is a bit too far. I feel like everyone's locked in, dude. It sucks.
Yeah, I kind of realized that, like, especially when he won this time, I was like, I guess, like, it's not just because I thought for a while people just were like, oh, it's like the lesser of two evils. Oh, I just fucking hated Hillary or whatever. This time I was like, oh, I guess people just fucking love Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Like, I think more people love him than they want to admit it. You know, they pretend that they hold their nose, but I think they just fucking love Trump.
I was of the mind maybe 2 years ago that, like, I genuinely, I was of the mind still that the presidency is kind of in
the minefield.
I was in the minefield that the presidency is like whatever, and he's just like really funny, and it's like, whatever. And then within the last year, I've definitely come around and said, there's plenty of people who are funny. We don't really need a funny president.
No, we don't. It actually kind of ruins comedy in a way because it's like, well, if the president's an insult comic, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, there's nothing. The reality of Trump is that's why SNL is not funny, because the reality of Trump is funnier than anything that they could come up with.
Yeah, it's really hard to parody Trump. It's just like you just like repeat what he said. That fucking chick Sarah Cooper just lip synced Trump and got famous.
That's
and I was
funnier
like,
than anything that they've come up like.
But I was like,
like,
wait, but Trump is the one being funny. She's getting.
I think this is
Trump
what Baudrillard would posit, that this was the hyper real.
I'm kind of surprised she didn't come back
sign or signifier that there's only simulation.
Yesterday, Trump got up and he said there are two N words. You're not supposed to say both of them.
I saw that.
That's great. But the thing is, that would have been a hilarious sketch if Will Ferrell was impersonating George W. Bush. That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious. But this is the reality you're in. I do blame white women for Trump being president, by the way. I just
Brutal.
It's all them, definitely. And it's breaking.
Well, they did swing. Well, it's also Kamala just lost all men pretty much across all the demographics.
Yeah.
This guy I've seen online does not like crack now. Breaking news: Wackamiko cried more on his I think he meant to say breakup stream than Erica Kirk did when Charlie died. Gay.
The breakup.
I didn't.
Wait, the stream where he broke up with us? I didn't think he was crying.
I don't know. He seemed kind of nervous. I guess.
Well, if he was crying, well, that's a compliment to us. That means that we were hard for him to leave.
He'll be back.
So,
I look. I don't want to speak ill of the dead. I'll just say if you want to support Crack Amico, go to bpnmart.com. Ride Santa Cruz, thank you for gifting 10 Crowder Boys memberships.
Shout out Santa Cruz.
Robbie's third cousin, 20. Thank you, Robbie's third cousin. Let's keep the super chats coming.
Yeah, the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk in the warm California sun. Boardwalk. That's for people who did you just do the pen wave like
I love that,
illusion?
Dude.
I do that in court. I do that in court sometimes when the plaintiff is going on. They're like, he's not even paying attention on her. I'm like, I'm not. Look at that. I love that, Your Honor.
Your Honor, isn't this sick?
I'm just fucking sick. I got like a little finger skateboard. I'm fucking doing kickflips.
You show him the cool S. He's like, sustained.
What I was gonna say though about the Riyadh, because like I am somebody who needs money, you know, and so like something my dad would always say.
The chat. I'm so glad that fucking Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Shout out.
So something my dad has always talked to me about is like, you know, what is your humanity worth? Like, what is your soul worth? Like, you know, are you willing to take money to do something that's like basically, you know, selling your soul? You know, are there things where do you draw the line? You know, and I guess my dad is principled because he is not ambitious. But me, it's like I heard on the low end for that festival, like the least amount anyone's getting paid is like $150,000, and I would say that's about what my soul is worth.
I feel like that's not enough money though for me. I mean, like I heard
if I was already like rich and famous, like a lot of those people are, it would not be worth it to tarnish my reputation.
Tim Dillon said $350,000 is what he got offered, and I'm just like, I just don't. That doesn't seem like enough. I mean,
yeah, I think he probably got more
because all these guys talk about it like I'm just going in for the check, and that like that's what Mark Norman said. He's like, I'm getting in, doing the check, and I was like, wow, that must just be a lot of money then. It
would be the I guess like the difficult thing to think about is like $150,000 for me financially would solve like every single problem I have. And so it would be tough if for whatever reason I got the call from Mohammed bin Shah.
No, I get, but that's the thing. It's like I get for someone like you or a club comic, $150,000 that is life changing. But for Tim Dillon, is $350,000 like?
Does he
relatively is that even that much money?
Doesn't he make that in like a month?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
He's also gay though, so they had to factor that in. They couldn't pay a gay guy full price.
That's true.
You know,
there's also a chance he's lying.
There is that too.
I feel like he's underselling how much it's like a believably enough.
There's a chance that it was never offered, that he's doing a bit.
There's also that too.
Yeah. There's a good.
No, I think they did offer that. He was on the website.
Was he? Oh,
yeah, he was. They took him down. He wasn't on the poster, but he was on the website.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, some of the because when I first saw that flyer, I said, "Oh, they must be paying Chappelle like $1 billion." But I heard the highest.
I just want to touch the orb, man.
I do want to touch that orb.
I want to touch that orb.
Do you think it's like the one at Spencer's Gifts with the electricity?
Oh yeah, no, it's like lit up in like a light bulb.
Yeah. I know, but when you touch it, does the light like focus on your hand, like the one at Spencer's Gifts? Does the Saudi Arabia orb? Does it like?
Yeah, well, they buy it. They buy it.
It instantly makes you anti-Semitic when you touch it. It's just like That's so funny. Hey, I'll be right back. I have to pee real bad. I'm so
All
sorry.
right, yeah, see you, dude.
Go PP. We'll do
More
plugs.
like Mike PP.
We'll do let's do some plugs. Do I have a plugs drop?
They respected me for saying it.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing karaoke with Matt Marin tonight, by the way.
Nice.
I want to plug that.
Robbie's gonna be doing karaoke tonight, but if you want to help Robbie pay for that private booth at karaoke, go to patreon.com/thecrowderboys. For as little as $5 a month, you get access to all the premium episodes and bonus content. And that's where the show really gets funny.
Oh yeah.
And it's for as little as $5 a month. We don't do that $1 shit here because I believe you get what you pay for. So if the show is $5, that means it's naturally better.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so we have a $5 a month tier. We got $10 a month tier, $50.
You get a Discord invite, and that Discord is active as fuck. Like the chatters be chatting in there.
I'm active on there talking about crypto. But if you subscribe to
but in spite of that, you should still join.
But if you subscribe to the $10 a month $10 a month tier and up, you get a shout out on the show, and we do the shout outs every week. So I'll go ahead and do the shout outs. Oh shit, I gotta pull up the fucking website. It's our new rulers tier and up is the $10 a month tier and up. And we'll start with our still $50 subscriber, our Please Don't Be Mean to Me tier subscriber, MC Downtrend. And then for our new rulers, we have JCG, Ray Mones, Scotty MTL, Tarvin, Trevin Baker, Aaron Gutenplan, Cummerstein, Drew Huntley, Vincente Caprini, Broke DJ. Both of those are Broke DJ. Rest in peace.
Rest in
credit
peace.
card's still alive. Johan, Bad Bart, Textbook, Lee Rector, damn near killed her. I'm Not Funny and I'm Stupid. Broseph Smith.
Wait, is that really?
I just wanted to throw that in there about myself. James Worrell, Robbie's third Patreon, Lil Goblin Fellow, White Boy Kumia, Drew Huntley again, our friend Keenan Womack.
Yes.
Robbie's dad, and Joseph D. And that's patreon.com/thecrowderboys.
And speaking of Keenan Womack, we will, I think, be doing a test run for our new NBA comedy podcast, The Wolf of Ball Street, tomorrow night on the Robbie Wood channel. So everyone, come check that out.
It's the Wolf of Balls treat?
It should be.
Ethnic Money says,
oh yeah, last time he gave money, and I was like, whoa, what's that ethnic money? I believe it's pounds or euros.
Oh, I never did get to finish answering Mike's question. Mike, you're muted, by the way. So I've been trying to get in shape.
Oh, Tiffany is in Fresno, the home of Josh Allen.
And two or 3 days ago, I went on a 2-mile hike.
Okay.
And it took me an hour and a half. And I was very tuckered out. I was exhausted. I worked out my body hard hiking, and because like when you get fat as shit, your reward system is out.
That is our new coffee, by the way, Body Hard
coffee. But when you get fat as shit, your reward system is like out of sorts. It's messed up. Mm-hmm. The way you conceptualize how to reward yourself or how to exist. So I hiked 2 miles, and then I said, oh, all that exercising I just did, I've earned a treat. Oh yeah, I deserve a reward. Mm-hmm. And so I followed that up with a hot fudge sundae.
Oh my God, Dalton! Then there was no point in hike. I mean, you know what? It's good to build a habit and then just like slowly stop eating the sundae.
Yeah, well, it's better than what I usually do, which is the hot fudge sundae with no. Extra.
There you go. Actually, yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
So
honestly,
that's a very good way to look at it.
And you know what?
And then you won't eat that. Because what will happen is you're old now, your stomach will hurt, and you're like, I don't want to shit myself at the gym. That's how you lose weight. Everyone says is, just make better choices. Nothing works better than a threat, right? So that's why people like jujitsu, because you have to eat good on jujitsu. Otherwise, you'll fart on someone in the clash, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, It's all punishment based. We're all deep down very much Catholic, even the Muslims and the Jews.
That's such a good fucking point.
It
Jews,
is.
Jews deep down are Catholic when you think about it.
No, well, people in the chat are not understanding because if you've never been fat, as shit, you don't understand the games you play with yourself and the ways you rationalize your behavior. So you say to yourself, like, normally I'm just eating hot fudge sundaes and not doing anything. But I exercise today, so I'm even more deserving of a hot fudge sundae. But it's like the rational part of me understands, like, no, you can't. That kind of negates to a certain degree the working out. But the hot fudge sundae is delicious.
The thing is, it's not the worst thing. It's just you want to get away from that. But for now,
I love soft serve.
If you're gonna set the habit, it can be actually helpful to be like, okay, I'll do this. I'll reward myself with something if I do this thing. You know,
I love soft serve.
Like when I'm super hungover and don't want to leave the house, I will be like, all right, if I just like jog a mile or two, I'll get some frozen yogurt after, and then that's just like, you know, it can work. Just don't, when
they hand you a big heaping,
I would say keep doing that because you're going to eat this hot fudge sundae anyway, right? So keep waiting to hike first and then eat it. You know,
when they hand you a big heaping soft serve, that first bite off the top is like, oh, just all my problems have washed away.
Oh yeah, your wife used to tell me about that.
The bite off the top.
Just having a heaping hand of soft serve. Your penis is soft.
Oh, my penis is soft serve.
Yeah,
I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, like when you
gotta go to the bathroom.
You never been soft and you try to get it in and it doesn't go in, so it looks like you're trying to smush a crinkled up dollar into.
Dude, my soft penis is there's not enough to even try that.
Come on, man.
There's not because
start joking, baby.
There's so much extra just fat and skin.
Can Mike shout out Sumo Dog?
Oh yeah, can you shout out
Dog Sumo Bear? Can Mike Sumo Dog shout out to Sumo Dog? It's Sweeze's Dog Sumo Bear. I don't know what those words mean, but I am happy to get to know you, Sumo Dog, and I hope that you have a long and prosperous life, free of the cabal of satanic pedophiles that currently run our government.
Yeah. I hope your dog never crosses paths with any satanic pedophiles. I did not have soft serve yesterday. I had a bowl of Fruity Pebbles though.
You know, everyone working out, people complicate it so much, but you just got to do shit that you like, you know?
Yeah, I like walking. I like going out in nature and like hiking and stuff. So I'm like, I'm going to like recondition myself and to where I can do that more, and then eventually I'm going to have to phase out the soft serve. I am going to have to taper off.
Yeah, dude, it took a long time to get fat. It's going to take a long time to get skinny. You can't.
It did not take that long to get fat.
That's also true, but I was trying to be a good friend.
Yeah, honestly, it's alarming how quick it can really get out from under you.
Yeah, it can quickly spiral. You know, in May, I had lost 22 pounds from December. And like I had my abs back and everything. It was really great. It was one of the lowest amounts I've been in a long time. And then because I didn't lose weight the right way, I did end up I went like a little manic, and then they put me back on medication. Now I'm fat again. Kind of like it. Being fat, not that bad unless you just become too fat. You know, my tits jiggle when I brush my teeth. That's when it becomes a problem.
My tits are jiggling right now.
Come on now. You just stay here. Yeah, Joe D says get a walking pad. Dude, you can't fucking beat a walking pad. Oh my god. I got one in my office.
Yeah, I hop on the treadmill pretty regularly now. I do what I can.
Are you hopping into some puss, my boy Dalton?
I would like to hop into some pussy. That would be cool.
Shouts out to Pussy. Can we get a sponsor in the chat for Pussy?
Yeah, use promo code Dalton to get some pussy.
Yo, did y'all see? We'll wait till Robbie gets back, because I want to ask everyone if they've seen it or not. But
Okay.
We're talking movies now, baby. Oh,
Yeah.
so good. I've been busting lately, man. These movies have been fucking sick.
Yeah. You got time to watch movies with all that lawyering, all that deliberating and
That's the
discovery?
thing. You don't really get a weekend when you're a lawyer. What you do get is sporadic downtime, right? So you might work for like 8 days in a row, but then you don't have anything to do for 2 or 3 days in a row. Because like you sent everything off, you got to wait for the other side to get back. Court pushes dates back. Now I'm just walking around. I'm chilling. That's when you got to fucking maximize it. You can't. You got to take the ebbs and flows of the lawyer game. You can't fight it. That's why lawyers marry other lawyers because they're the only ones who's kind of understand. You marry a normal girl. She's like, well, what are you doing this weekend? I'm like, I might have to work. I got
Yeah.
shows on the weekend.
Are you as psycho as every other lawyer I've met?
I'm not psycho, but I do get lawyer brain. So if I know I'm right about something, I'll argue you down. That's my whole thing. It's
Yeah,
lawyer.
because you think of lawyers, at least in my mind, I always thought of lawyers as like sophisticated, buttoned down,
Mhm.
upstanding people. And then I started meeting lawyers, and I was like, these people are out of their fucking minds.
Yeah, they
Crazy.
can be a little crazy.
Yeah, like every lawyer I've encountered and like had any sort of friendship with, like spending time with them, I'm like, you're crazier than I am.
Yeah, you're taught to read. I think the toughest part of being an attorney is that everyone thinks they know what your job is, but they don't. And there's like endless TV shows telling you this is what lawyers do, and they're all wrong. And so you get in these arguments with people who are like, well, that's not what a lawyer does. I'm like, well, it is. Sorry. These are the rules, pal. I think that's the most agitating thing.
You telling me Better Call Saul got it wrong?
Yeah, none of that is real.
I've heard. Is it true that My Cousin Vinny is the most accurate lawyer movie?
Yes.
Probably, yeah. That's probably the most accurate one.
That's awesome.
Even that is only like 30% accurate. But,
I've heard from lawyers that that's like the only one that comes kind of close.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have had back-to-back lawyer guests on.
I don't think it makes for a good TV show or a movie to just like try and be accurate, though.
Yeah.
No, of course not.
It would just because like an accurate show about a lawyer would just be a guy sitting down reading.
Yeah, it would be doing what I did today, which is like I sat down. So I've been in front of my computer since 8:30, working on one 7-page document. It's not there's nothing sexy or exciting about that.
Yeah, it's just a guy reading, and then I guess the sexy part that is like in the shows maybe
Is when you jack off at work.
when you jack off at work for sure. That's always sexy.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of lawyers I've met are pretty regularly doing cocaine, so that's cool.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I don't do cocaine. It makes me nervous. But
I've never done it. I've never been much for going up. I always liked either going down or tripping. And then the few times I've gone up was like I've taken Adderall, and it's great. That's great for like the first 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would hit a point where I'd go, okay, I would like this to be done now.
No, you don't
And
get
it's not.
The drugs are over when the drugs say they're over, brother.
Yeah, and so then like when I started getting introduced to cocaine, like when I was around people that would do it, the way it would transform, what they would turn into, I was like, well, at least you guys are having fun. This sucks for me. And they would always offer it to me. They'd have the little vial and be like, "Do you want to do some cocaine?"
Where's Robbie? We need to get.
Where the fuck is Robbie? Where the fuck are you?
Sorry, I was getting a prop. I was getting a prop.
All right, one battle.
Now, forget I said that. You guys, I know this episode's been a little bit slow. We're getting our bearings again. We're everything. But I've taken the initiative. It's time to kick this episode up a notch.
What is that? Booty bone? What is
Booty
that?
hole coffee.
Booty hole coffee. Fuck yeah.
Come on, Robbie. That's what broke this show apart. Was he got that fucking?
I think. Look, I think it'll bring us back together.
He got that promo code, and we were sitting here cracking wise about this instant coffee, and he said, "I can't be associated with this. Okay, I'm offering people 20% off of this.
Yeah,
and this is what's paying my bills right now. Is this instant coffee? I cannot be associated with this." These japes and jabs toward this instant coffee with supplements.
I would really like a tour of the Body Brain Performance Institute.
Booty hole coffee.
Booty hole coffee.
How are you not supposed to make fun of that?
I don't. I get. Look. You can make fun of 9/11. You make fun of genocide. You can make fun of dead babies. You
But
don't
not
make fun of a man's
coffee.
coffee business.
You can't make fun of Booty Hole Coffee, guys. Come on now. We here at Booty Hole Coffee have a brand to maintain.
We don't want to. We don't want to dissuade or discourage anybody from buying it, but it is fun.
This isn't penis hole coffee. You know, it's
This
not
isn't
mouth
penis
hole
hole. This is body brain booty hole.
This is Booty Hole Coffee, everyone. Okay,
It's delicious. I will say there's one thing that it is missing.
what is it?
A
actual
better price tag.
A creamer.
Oh yeah, well they're working on a creamer.
Don't.
Shouts out to creamers.
Yeah, we should stop this because this already.
Hey, Robbie's third cousin. I have treated. I thought you said diagnosed because I have been diagnosed. I'll have you know, and I have really bad ADHD.
Oh, by the way, Robbie, were you able to wake up this morning?
Yeah. Why?
September ended.
Oh, September ended.
Nice.
Whoa! Wow, we
That's
got
the
there,
soundboard
folks.
right there.
We don't need crack. We got this.
We are still going to watch Ernest Scared Silly.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that for the fans for sure.
We definitely are going to watch Ernest for spooky season.
And by the way, that's going to be the only episode Crack is going to feel jealous or be like, "Fuck." You know
and
what
I
mean?
would like to address something, and I made a post about this today. Bobby Boris Pickett in the Crypt Kickers, or that's the band that recorded the song Monster Mash, right?
Okay.
And that song is the first track on an entire monster themed album called Monster Mash, right?
Okay.
And so the discourse every year is that Monster Mash is a song about the titular Monster Mash, that being the Monster Mash itself being a song and dance that the monsters perform.
Okay.
But that we never actually hear the actual Monster Mash. I think what a lot of people fail, so many people that get, and Mike, you're a lawyer, you understand how you have to do your research and do your investigation, your discovery. I think what a lot of people have failed, and it's astounding that in the age of the internet, so few have actually taken the time to do this research. If you go to the 1962 album Monster Mash by Bobby Boris Pickett in the Crypt Kickers,
whoa,
that there's a track later on the album called Monster Mash Party, where we do get to hear Bobby Boris Pickett and the Monsters do the actual Monster Mash.
I have a confession, Dalton. I've actually never listened to Monster Mash all the way through because I think it's too scary.
It is scary. It's demonic, and it summons real demons. It
It's
makes
definitely one of the better graveyard smashes, though.
It's one of the better graveyard smashes.
Yeah, I never listened to it because the guy who wrote the song, he never condemned Hamas. So
Condemn Hamas. We condemned Hamas. He condemned Hamas. The monster Hamas.
So that's just a message to everybody as we we're in October now. We get closer to Halloween.
October is the best month, right? It's got to be the best month.
did you guys?
All three sports?
Yeah. Do you guys watch wrestling at all?
I watched one of the Riyadh season.
Okay.
I did watch Charlie Kirk's funeral.
I watched the Clash in Paris.
Oh yeah, that's sick, dude. Okay, so WWE got in trouble because they were having a pay-per-view on October 7th named Invasion, and so they changed the name of their pay-per-view from Invasion to Showdown, which is so fucking tone deaf. Like, that's hilarious.
That is very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't watch. I never got into wrestling. It was big amongst the severely handicapped autistic kids at my high school.
Yes.
And the Mexicans.
And the Mexicans.
We didn't have many Mexicans in my.
Dude, the Mexicans in my class fucking loved wrestling.
The small town.
Where'd you grow up, Dalton?
I grew up in a little town called Springtown. It's in Parker County, Texas. I don't know how many of my Texas folk know Parker County. The county seat is Weatherford.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like an hour outside Fort Worth.
Where'd you grow up, Robbie?
Bay Area, Menlo Atherton is my high school.
Okay, keep going, Dalton.
Oh no, it was just it was like a really small town, and there was not at that time there was no DEI initiatives. there was not that much diversity at my high school. So we did have a few Mexicans, we had a few blacks, like 3 or 4, but it was very Caucasian, and so wrestling was at that time.
Our school was famous for having race riots in the 70s.
Nice, dude.
Because it's like, it was the district was like one of the like whitest and one of the like blackest and most Mexican areas in all of California, all in one high school, basically. So it was kind of a trip. But there used to be, I guess, race riots there in the 70s.
It's crazy they used to riot for racism. That's kind of crazy.
My school just had racism.
No riots.
We just had full on racism.
Now I feel like I'm constantly part of a laugh riots.
Like this show for sure, yeah.
But yeah, one of the kids I remember, one in middle school, I thought he was very funny. His name was Darius. Just we were all quiet, and then one day during class, he just yelled, "OJ didn't do it," or something like that. Like OJ's innocent. Anyway, later he got expelled because they found a gun in his locker.
I'll do it.
And then there was another kid in my high school named Bobby Bustos. Super funny. Like, you know how Mexican kids are silly? Used to just like, he was really funny, very silly. He was in our chemistry class. We were just kind of the goofballs in the back. Anyway, he's in prison for life because of gang violence. He was part of a gang that murdered people.
Wow, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Just getting fucking killed by a gang. That seems so retro, dude.
Yeah, we had a white girl get killed.
Simpler time
because she was just hanging out with like the wrong group. That really sent shockwaves through the school.
Yeah.
It was like, whoa! One of the white girls died from gang violence. This is no good.
Damn, dude. They're killing white bitches.
Yeah, Kate Fischer, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I guess I had friends who were into wrestling, but it was definitely at that time wrestling was more associated with like what autism used to be, which was severely debilitating.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like the kids who were like fucked up, the ones who had to go to special ed, they call it.
It was a tardy party.
But then every now and then you would share it. They would put them in regular class, I guess, to try and do like immersion therapy for them or something. I don't know what, you would have every now and then you'd have a class with a just severely autistic kid who would shriek and yelp and shake in his chair.
Yeah.
And that kid was always wearing like a 5XL John Cena shirt.
Fuck yeah.
Well, Panatron just sent me something.
Okay.
If you guys want to, he said you don't want to miss this. Okay, interesting. Tron's submission for this week.
That's one of those videos where I'm trying to smell the screen.
I feel like are goth girls even real, or are they only on the internet?
They're real, and they are probably on average about 100 pounds more than that.
Speaking of which, I went to Corinne Fisher's birthday party on Monday. Speaking of goth girls.
She seems cool.
I like Corinne a lot. She's cool. I could talk about it more on the Patreon if you guys want to jump to the page soon.
We will. Mike, didn't you had a movie? You wanted to talk movies with Robbie?
Yeah.
A movie thing?
One battle after another. Has everyone seen it?
I have not.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, fuck. Come on, man. It's fucking good.
I heard it was woke trash.
Yeah. I heard it's more...
Dalton, I do have to leave at like 7-ish today, so we should probably switch to Patreon soon.
You want to go to Patreon now?
Yeah.
Where you got to be?
I'm doing karaoke with Matt.
Oh, come on. After all the drama that we've gone through with this show and the upsets and the
And the rate.
is this show even going to continue? We come back and now it's like, oh, Robbie has to leave to go do karaoke.
Leave at the time that we are.
It's like you want to retain viewers and build the show after.
It's a 2-hour show. I said I have to leave when the show is up.
After the show was already fractured and damaged by Crack leaving.
If you want to do a 3-hour show, then we should establish that. I'm saying I have to leave when we're supposed to leave.
It's fine. It's fine. Just
Okay.
next time you want to do karaoke, just keep in mind that we're trying to build something here.
I'm trying. I'm still licking wounds, though. Pause.
Oh, I'm looking soft serve.
Big pause, baby.
Yeah, no, I've not seen one bell after that. I guess we can't. Really
Aaron
talk
said
about
drinks a little body brain and thinks he's hot shit. All right.
that. Yeah.
Mike, he has to experience this fight. Thank you, Jerk Haggis.
I'm just saying, Robbie, just keep in mind we need your Wednesdays wide open for when we want to do 5-6 hours.
I didn't even know we were back this week. I'll be honest. First of all,
It has been uncertain. It has been a question of like is the show going to continue? What's going to happen? Because I had to finagle Crack to even get control of this. By the way, I will say as we continue, I will offer more transparency and control for all parties involved with this network, because it was like that shouldn't have even been a situation that we were in, that I had to like figure out a way to get control of this YouTube channel from him.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he just controlled this and we trusted him and took his word for it, and then he quits, and now we're like, well, what happens to the YouTube channel?
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess I need to make sure that all the analytics and being able to log in, that you have that as well, and whoever else is involved. Yeah, because that was a scary situation where he just was like, yeah, just do it on a different channel, and I'm like, no,
Yeah,
give me the fucking YouTube channel.
Crazy. Just do it on a different channel.
That's literally what he says. He was like, I don't know if I want to deal with all that. It might be tricky, so just do it on a different channel. And I'm like, no, there's got to be a better way. I mean, you can't just fucking leave and then be like, figure it out. It's like you're the one making this decision. Anyway, we've talked, folks. We're gonna head to the Patreon now.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk about how Tiffany has a crush on Mike.
Yeah. So sorry that Robbie has karaoke. We'll fix that come next week. But
yeah, this isn't a weekly karaoke standing obligation.
So expensive.
No, we're not getting a private room. We organized a party.
You're spending weekly You're spending like $1,000 a month on karaoke.
I think my karaoke budget's more than my rent.
I need this show to work. My karaoke budget's out of control.
I will bet that is in Fallon's like monthly budget. I'll bet he has a karaoke budget that he spends a shitload of money on.
But we'll head over to the Patreon now, actually. So once again, it's patreon.com/the Crowder Boys.
Buy a shirt, everybody. Buy some stickers, and most importantly, buy this keychain.
Yes, please buy some merchandise. It's bpnmart.com. That's B as in billionaire, P as in podcast, N as in network, mart.com. Shout out to Lily Abernathy for building all of that for us and doing all the work. And so
we might change the time. I mean, Wednesday at 5 is like, this was for Crack, so we don't have to keep this.
Dude,
time.
Wednesday at 5 is such a bad time.
Yeah. I feel like
live, and this is not.
I was like, why are you doing it on a Wednesday?
This was the time that was working for Crack when. So, but we can. Yeah, I'm fine with changing it.
In fact, it's such a full, busy schedule. Apparently,
yeah,
doing his live stream. I don't know what. I still don't understand. Like,
do we think that maybe he was brought in to work on the Creamer?
Oh, that might be.
And he like maybe signed an NDA or something.
I think people like Wednesday. It's just that 5 p.m. Eastern time is inconvenient because most people have jobs, so and they want to be able to tune in live and they can't at 5. So
yeah, well, we can just do Wednesday and maybe like push it back to 8 or something, or 7.
Yeah,
7 was good. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll tinker with it. But I do want to say to everybody, thank you for
Thank you
enjoying
for
the
sticking
show.
with us.
Thank you for your
Yeah.
support. Thank you for sticking with us. We're going to keep going. It's 1,000-year Reich for the Crowder Boys, for the Billionaire Podcast Network. Ching, bing, 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 dee,
Eat, did eat.
we're building a majestic golden city on the hill, and we couldn't do it without you. So I genuinely, like, I'm not being facetious. I want to say thank you to all y'all. Your continued patronage is very much appreciated. We do have one last super thing. Scotty MTL get to 10 the Crowder Boys memberships. Okay, so we're gonna head over.
I would like to say to the fans, I genuinely am the love that you guys have given us and the fact that you guys are sticking around post crack. Because I don't know, it's all very uncertain. So, but I just want to say thank you guys for sticking around and the loyalty, and we love you, and thank you for not being mean to me.
Mm-hmm. It's Robbie. It's not uncertain as long as we're willing to keep showing up.
I guess I mean unwritten, not uncertain.
The rest is still feel
unwritten.
The rain on your skin. No,
feel the pain on your skin.
Okay, we're gonna go to the Patreon now.
Put your dick in my ass.
It's patreon.com/the Crowder Boys. We'll see you there.
And I'll let you know who looked hot at Corinne Fisher's party. Who was best dressed?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I want to know what Tiffany looks like. Is this it?